What is going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you on a Friday night here live on BSM Network, as I call it. Let me change the color of this. I had it cool because I did a stream the other day, talked some LSU football with my man Goose Sports. Shout out to you. Thanks so much for doing a stream with me the other day, man. Go sub him up. Go say hello to my man Goose Sports. You will not regret doing it. Let's see. What kind of color? Green. What the heck? Let's do red. Why not? Roll Tide. Let's see who we got in here. Huh? You like? I do like. Thanks for showing up. That's what I like. Dwayne RTR, what's up, man? Rowdy Rocker. TikTok. Chess Hall. Speaking of making up for last week, we do apologize. This sucker's coming back, buddy. Woo! Tomorrow night. I know I won't be working. It's coming back tomorrow night. Chess, thank you so much, man. I knew that we'd bring it back at some point. I'm looking forward to it. I love you, bro. And I'm really looking forward to it. So go sub up TikTok Chess Hall. And I look forward to doing the show with you. I really do. Keep that up for a little. Nah, whatever. Oh, speaking of, had a Chinese food for dinner, and Chess, you'll love this. I got you a little something. I know you're a big fan of fortune cookies, so you're welcome in that. Let's see, we got You Like, Dwayne RTR, Chess Hall, Rowdy Rocker, Junkyard Dog. What's up, brother? Dwayne, got to you. Anyway, I'll go ahead and drop the link. Keeping my eye on the PGA Tour. I've never really been much of a golf guy. Now, I went last Saturday. I went to Top Golf with the people I go to Bible study with on Monday nights. I went. We had a good time. You know, I was killing it as far as at least getting some good air when I hit it. Like I was hitting it pretty far. Now, points wise, could have been better, but I was just happy I was hitting them pretty far and hitting it hard and everything. I'd put the link in there. So that was pretty cool. Work. Not going to get into it. But there's the link. Y'all talk whatever you guys want, and we'll get you on here. So let's see what I got tomorrow. The Unprofessional Sports Show returns tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't want to miss it. It'll be on Chess Hall's channel. So go sub them up and say hello. And yeah, we'll love to see you guys over there. I'm going to bring this individual on. I don't know who he is. Why is there? Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. What's up?
What up, brother?
I was trying to figure out the sound because you know how when people pop in StreamYard, you hear that little beat?
Oh yeah, you can turn. I don't have that on, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember turning it off, but you know, hey, I got your little fortune cookie. You want it?
I'm good. You can have it. You can eat it. I don't want it. I'm good. Yeah. I'm so good. Trust me.
Mukbang, dude.
No.
That was insane.
Bro, I mean, my mouth was cut up like literally razor.
Is that blade. What the big problem was with it too? Did it really like cut your mouth up and everything?
Oh, afterwards it was so dry I couldn't swallow anything.
Yeah.
Like it took me 5 minutes to eat the first one because I had nothing to drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
We're having the Big Guy, or not Big Guy podcast, what the hell? The Unprofessional Sports Show.
Yes, sir.
And I'm doing something special Monday. I have two shows.
Oh,
now.
wow.
I have two shows now.
Let's hear it.
All I'm going to say is the Chess Hall Show featuring the Misfits starting Monday. Can't tell you who's going to be on it. It's a secret.
Nice.
But it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. What's up, Jeff Webster? West Jepster.
Matt
What
Webster.
in the hell is going on?
What's up?
I
Roll
was
Tide.
just outside, and a van with loudspeakers on it was driving down the street,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't tell what they were saying. And when they got close, I heard, "This is a public service announcement. The Polk County Board of Public Safety, which is where I live, would like to remind everyone that tomorrow night at 8 p.m., the Unprofessional Sports Show shall return to YouTube. Do not miss the Unprofessional Sports Show
9 p.m.
tomorrow night, 8 p.m. YouTube.
9 p.m.
No. 8 p.m. where I'm in Iowa.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Hey, hold on. You said like the county made that announcement?
Ballard, just go with it. Ballard, just go with it.
He's joking.
Just go with it.
I'll be surprised if there's not planes flying in and out of the airport tomorrow with streamers behind them saying, tune in to the Unprofessional Sports Show, 8 p.m. tonight.
Yes. Also, too,
Iowa and Minnesota are playing football right now. They're fighting for the Floyd of Rosedale, which is like a 60-pound bronze pig trophy. And I'd be surprised if they don't make it. They're not making announcements at the football game.
what's the score right now, J-Dub? You know,
I don't have any idea. I'm away. I'm just now getting ready to go into my go home. So I don't have the TV on or the.
It's pretty much the start of the second now, and it's 7-0 Iowa.
They're just starting the second quarter. That'd be about right.
Yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, the game's in at Minnesota.
Yeah, I think so.
Is Iowa wearing white, Ballard, or are you looking at the game or just at the score?
I'm just looking at the score. I don't know exactly. Is that the pig trophy you're talking about?
That's it. That's Floyd of Rosedale. Yep.
that
They
should
make a big.
that
they make
should
a
be
big-
cool.
They
that
make a
should-
big.
Sorry,
Go
J-Dub.
ahead, Jeff.
No, you go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No, they make a big deal out of it. I mean, the Big Ten's got Paul Bunyan's axe. They got the bucket of nails. They got the old oaken, the little brown jug, the old oaken bucket, the Illinois, which is like this peace pipe that Northwestern and Illinois fight. They got all these damn trophy games. I got so many damn trophy games. I forget who they what.
That trophy right there should be the Slav Olympics trophy.
The pig.
Yeah.
The pig's heavy, man. It's funny you watch like the cornerbacks go to try to pick it up and they can't do it. It's always big lineman dudes that are lugging it off the field, and they'll take 2 or 3 of them. I don't know how heavy it is, but I know I've seen it. I've stood right next to it. I know this. It don't look like it's going to be something easy for one dude to pick up.
Here's what I want to know, Jeff. You're you know a lot about like Iowa State football and everything, and of course, being a Bama fan, this is the Iron Bowl trophy. I want to know because all these rivalries, like for the Egg Bowl with like Ole Miss and Mississippi State or Mississippi State, let me say it right. They have trophy presentations. Why don't we ever get that for the Iron Bowl? But that's the trophy. Like we never see. I mean, I see pictures of like Saban here, and there's Chiswick, and
yeah, but they're at a basketball game, aren't they? You see what happened? What used to be the case was the
because they don't have the presentation. So
right, but whoever wins the Iron Bowl, let's say Bama wins it, okay, and let's say Bama already has the trophy, whether they have it or not, the losing team during basketball season has to go to the winning team's gym and at halftime present the trophy, or if you already have it, they have to go there and say, congratulations, you won it.
That sucks.
That was how they did it when I was a Bama student. Now I don't know if they do it now, because I remember when Pat Dye had to walk out in the middle of Memorial Coliseum floor and present Ray Perkins the Iron Bowl trophy after we beat Bo Jackson like 3 months earlier. and Pat Dye walked out there and that was the loudest fucking 15,000 roll tide I ever heard. I mean, they let him have it,
Oh yeah.
and he just
Crazy.
smiled and waved. I mean, he was loving it up. You know, it's part of the deal. You know.
I don't even think.
But how about that? Can you imagine that, Chess? Can you imagine if the Florida Georgia game now, if you were Kirby Smart, you had to go to Gainesville during basketball season and walk out on the middle of the floor in front of all them fucking Gator heads and hand over the trophy?
Fuck them. I don't think Georgia plays for any kind of trophy like that. I don't think Georgia
No,
Florida has
you
a
know,
trophy.
there's a few of them in the Pac-12. Ballard's online. He might know more than I do, but I think most of these are actually Midwest and Big Ten things, and I think that's where it's the trophy games. It probably started there and spread out, but I'm not aware. I mean, I'm like you just said, Chess. I mean, if you say the battle for the Little Brown Jug or the Old Oaken Bucket or the Apple Cup or or you know, maybe the Egg Bowl between the two Mississippi schools, but somebody's probably heard of it. You know what I mean? But I don't think Bama and Tennessee play for anything. Army, Navy's been playing since who planted the grass.
Right.
And it's only been like 20 years that they did the Commander in Chief trophy, and that actually includes Air Force now.
Yeah.
So, you know, the trophy thing, I think that's kind of a Midwest thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, see, I think Tennessee and Alabama, the trophy is smoking those cigars and then
Right? Yeah. I mean,
the money.
Well, the Georgia Florida one's probably whoever loses gets drunk that night, which I did. I got drunk off my ass, and I haven't got drunk in years.
Now I know this. There are two high schools in Iowa. One of them is JSPC. I don't know what the towns. It stands for 4 towns. That's a lot of these schools are like a bunch of towns put together. It's JSPC, and the other one is Perry, I think, Perry, and they play for literally a cowbell. There's this cowbell trophy that one town's YMCA and the other town's YMCA said, we need to have a trophy. So they got this cowbell and said, we're going to give and they did it like in 1902. And they've there's like 3, like they didn't play each other in World War II or something like that. But it's like, it's the oldest high school trophy, I think maybe in the whole fucking country.
Right.
As far as two high schools playing for it.
What's the Rowdy Rocker?
Oh, I see Rowdy Rocker. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the Palmetto trophy look like? Hold on.
I told you I'm good with this.
Okay.
Got my little brother.
An actual. Well, South Carolina's the Palmetto State, but is there like an actual trophy?
Yeah, it looks like it's a palmetto's a tree, right? So I guess it'd be a palmetto tree.
Okay,
is what it looks like. It actually
palm
looks
tree.
Yeah, looks pretty cool actually. It's not too bad, but I mean,
that's cool looking actually.
Yeah, there's one with Watson and.
Hey, have y'all seen the video? I can't remember if it was like a year or 2 or 3 years ago. Where I know we don't really talk about NFL here, but where Bill Belichick got like I don't know if it was the Super Bowl trophy or the NFC Championship trophy or something, and he just like looked at it for a second and handed it off like, it's okay, I've seen one before, here you go. Funniest thing I've seen him, I swear, Jesus.
Yeah.
Savagery.
When the NHL used to be divided into the Campbell and the Wales conferences, they're not anymore, but that's what the 2 conferences used to be. And it was the same thing as the AFC, NFC, same thing as the National League, American League, or whatever. And so you had to win that to play in the championship game. And the commissioner would come out and make a trophy presentation. And it was tradition that the coaches and players would not touch the conference trophy. They wouldn't touch it. It just sat there on a table. and they gather around and get a picture or whatever, but nobody would touch it because it was a curse to touch the championship trophy because the only trophy you wanted was the big one.
Right.
That's
and
cool.
then now the Stanley Cup is getting to be, there's so many names on it. I think it, well, they probably got the weight. You probably find the weight of it online, but I think it's something like 40 some pounds. It's getting to the point where they were saying it was going to be like another decade or so, and it'll be too long. You wouldn't be able to hold your hands out wide enough to hold it up and lift it, and the players wouldn't be able to skate it around the ice.
Well, I know one of the Lombardi trophies that the Patriots won has a dent in it because of Rob Gronkowski. Stupid fucker.
Didn't he try to like spike it like he does the football?
No, he didn't spike it. They were throwing ping pong balls, and he like they were swinging it with a trophy, which is ridiculous, and I think that's awful to do. And then they did he bunted it, and there's a dent in one of the Lombardi trophies.
Right.
I saw they had a when Walter Payton died. I went to Chicago, and I went to Soldier Field when they had the public funeral for him. Well, it wasn't the funeral, but it was like a gathering, you know. And a lot of the Bears players were on the field or whatever. And at the Field Museum, which is right there by Soldier Field, but it's not called the Field because of the field. Anyway, the big fucking Natural History Museum, the huge one that's right there. That one of the exhibition rooms was devoted to Peyton, and they had his jerseys in there. They had helmets that he wore in there. And they also put the 85 Lombardi trophy in there. And of course it was in a, guarded bulletproof case, but I got my picture taken standing next to it. And they had these, you know what a road atlas is?
Yeah, I do.
It used to be the maps that you would have in your car. They're like 2 feet tall by like 1.5 feet wide.
Yeah, my dad had one.
They had all these condolence books that the public could sign that would go to the Peyton family. And they had like blue and orange leather on around them, but they were huge. They were like, I don't know, like maybe like 2 feet tall by 2 feet wide, but they were like 1.5 feet thick. I mean, they had hundreds of pages, and there were 2 of them already signed, man. And so I signed one. And I asked one of the people that was was like in charge of the exhibition, how many books they intended to set out there. And they said, well, we've got 4 of them. And because the exhibition is going to last for 2 weeks, he said, but it's not going to make it because we're already on the 3rd one, like in the 4th or 5th day. And I said, how many people do you think sign that? And she said, like, because everybody's like writing a message like, Mrs. Peyton or dear Peyton family, your husband was the greatest or whatever, we're going to miss him. And she said, it's thousands. The family will never be able to read all of them.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
Never.
Didn't he have to retire because he got sick? That's why he passed away from like cancer or something, didn't he?
Well, liver, yeah. But he got sick after he retired.
Okay.
It didn't force him to retire. And he was in really good health. He was in really good health, but he was always really quiet. He was he was really media shy. He didn't do a whole lot of commercials, and he didn't make a whole lot of public appearances. And for like a year or so, nobody had really seen him. And all of a sudden he showed up to announce that he was sick with cancer, and everybody was like, oh my God, did you see Peyton today? Because he was so thin, and it was like everybody was just like shocked, like how he looked.
Oh yeah, cancer's an asshole.
Yeah. Fucking cancer just.
There's a lot of
greatest running back.
Dude, he's definitely up there as one of the greatest running backs. About him, I wasn't alive or whatever when it happened, but I've seen highlights. I liked him. I like Eric Dickerson was pretty cool too.
Eric Dickerson was faster than grease shit, man. He was.
Oh yeah, he had that little neck roll thing. You know what I'm talking
about? Oh yeah. Yeah, so his neck wouldn't get bit. That's kind of built into the helmet now. That's why you don't see anybody wear them anymore. That protection's been taken care of. I mean, It's not that nobody needs it anymore. It's that there's a better way of doing it.
Yeah, and then Barry Sanders, if Barry Sanders would have never got hurt, he'd have been. Oh man, Barry Sanders carried that team on his back, literally.
Mike Singletary, Hall of Fame linebacker for the Bears, said Barry Sanders could make you miss him in a phone booth.
Son of a.
Yeah,
Ballard's got it right. And now I got to. All right, I got to step out for a second, guys. I don't know how long this is going to take, but if I get a chance, I'll come back in. Anyway, tell Ballard thanks for me, Chess. We'll talk to y'all later.
All right, brother.
Hey, by the way, I got a hold of Slim Mosley.
Okay, all right. Monday's good. We're good.
All right, we'll talk later.
All right, see you, bud. And that concludes JW being on the Ballard podcast or whatever this is. Make sure you.
What were we saying?
JW had to go, so it's just me.
Okay.
We're flying solo. This is the
Nice.
Unprofessional Sports Show the day before.
Yep. This is the pre-hype show here.
This is the red carpet premiere. No, not the premiere.
Season. This is the.
I'm gonna message our guest tonight and let him know about tomorrow.
Who is? Oh, we're not saying who the guest is yet, are we?
No.
We're gonna wait.
Yep. But you did hear from Uncle Lou say that he did want to be on the show at least once.
Yeah, at least one time. I did hear. Did he say? I think he said that either yesterday or when he had it.
Yeah, when we were on the show the other day.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to remember when he said that, but I remember him saying it this week.
See, what I want to do is I want to get him and BVD on at the same time. But I don't know. Because BVD's busy right now. I'm not going to bug him. He'll be busy for the next 2-3 days. So.
Come in here. I need to be
Yeah.
You're good, man. I'll take over. You're good. Junkyard Dog. I'll wait missing in action. I know Junkyard Dog. I'm just honoring my bet. But I'm doing Unprofessional Sports Show live Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you're going
Piece of paper and pencil?
For what?
I don't know. I'm trying to ask.
Just type it on your phone on your notes.
Oh, but my phone's going dead. I'm dead. Holy.
Oh,
Here, take a picture of it.
Yeah, not working.
Sorry. I was just answering Junkyard Dog. I mean, I'm honoring the bet, but Monday, I'm going to give you a sneak peek, guys. Monday, we will be doing, you're welcome, bro. We will be doing the Chess Hall Show featuring the Misfits. Not going to say who's on the show.
I got it.
Not going to say anything else. What are you trying to do?
Add that guy.
Let me make sure there ain't no pictures on here you don't need to see. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
I'll screen her that.
Ballard, what'd you eat at the Chinese place?
Okay.
just some noodles with some chicken.
Oh, noodles with chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Chicken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I believe a Pinto driver, actually Celine driver's live right now. Oh, God. I put.
Who's Georgia got this week?
Well, we had Missouri, but it got canceled.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, we need to.
Did you see? Do you see the video I put up yesterday? Where I called out Curtis Martin and told him to leave it alone.
I was going to watch it tonight.
Okay.
Oh, that's some big news right there. Need to highlight David in Sports Live.
What's up, Splitter?
He said, "I will not be attending the Sob Olympics." I'm sorry to hear that, David. I was looking forward to meeting you, man. Maybe some other time, bro. I hope you're all good. I hope your channel's doing good, and I'll continue to support you. I may not comment on your channel, but I do drop in and hit the thumbs up button when I can. So good luck to you, Slitta, and we would love to have you on the Unprofessional Sports Show season 2.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Always welcome. We like bringing back guests that have been on before.
Yeah.
But
we also like to give others a chance, definitely, that
yes, definitely.
haven't been on before, so
Yeah.
send us some emails. Chess, you got an email? I mean, if you want to give it out.
Yeah, I'll top it in the private chat, and you can type yours, and when you can scroll it across the screen. Oh, yours is already on there.
Yeah, I got it down there.
Add mine to it. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me type it in private chat.
I can add it to the little ticker deal down
Yes,
the bottom.
sir. Hold on a second. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, I can't get it on there because I'm almost at the 200 limit. Dang it. I hate character limits on stuff like this.
You have to have there's a character limit on there?
Yeah, for this, yeah.
Well, okay. I'll just type it in the chat then. I don't care.
Oh my. We meet again.
That's from the other day. I didn't delete it. I was doing a stream with Goose.
I like old Goose Sports. He's good people.
Goose. Yeah, he's really cool.
What did he say about LSU? I didn't get to watch that stream.
He basically was like, it was really great what they did last year. All the fans were happy, and you rebuild, and how Coach O, like one of the ones that I just showed on here said like the future of Coach O and LSU or whatever it said. And he's like, yeah, he ain't going nowhere. It's rebuilding right now, but he'll get back to it. It might not be what it was last year, but he could probably get back to it maybe if he just keeps recruiting and stuff. And I kind of agreed with him.
I don't know if this LSU team is worse than 2011 Auburn team as defending national.
I don't know. I mean, it's debatable. And see, here's the thing. I think we're comparing it to that Auburn team because of how bad it was. Because remember, 2010 they won the Natty. Okay, cool. Had a Heisman quarterback. Okay, cool. Basically, what LSU did last year, although it was
Candy I left up here.
15 games, but
Your dog's going crazy. Dude, you're good.
I don't like this now. Now I have nothing to eat.
So yeah, it's a crying shame. Oh well. What was I gonna say? Make sure you guys tune into Ballard. Set him up.
almost at 200, getting there.
Are you really? That's good.
Yeah, 189. Dude, I set a goal when I started my channel last year to hit 100 in a year. I should have said 200.
Well, maybe when the Unprecedented Sports Show tomorrow, because I'm putting your channel links in the description for sure. I will, and our guest, I'll put theirs in there too. I'm going to. Oh shit! pardon my language. I gotta text a certain somebody, our writer for the show, and see if he's got any notes.
Yeah, we gotta get prepared. Let's get it going.
Okay.
See who oh crap. We got our buddy Rise Up here.
Let him in here.
Rise up.
What's up, Rise
Roll
Up?
Tide. Don't say it. Don't you dare mention my Buccaneers. If you do, so help me.
Are they going to lose to the Panthers on Sunday in Charlotte?
Oh.
Come on, let him in. Stop.
No, they're not going to lose to the Panthers. Come on.
Rise Up's good people.
I know he is. I like him.
Who does Georgia play?
Well, we were going to play Missouri, but the game got canceled because of COVID. Which, dude, there's only 2 games. There's only 2 SEC games going to happen tomorrow. How shitty is that, Ballard?
What are the 2 games even?
Florida and Arkansas, and who else is it, Ballard? I can't remember.
I can check.
Kentucky and somebody.
What is there even going to be? Because I know that Bama and LSU is 6 o'clock on CBS. Is there even going to be a CBS now?
Bama and LSU got canceled.
Oh, I know it did, but
got rescheduled.
It's on Arkansas at Florida, 7 o'clock on ESPN, and then on the SEC Network at 7:30. South Carolina at Ole Miss.
What if Arkansas beat Florida?
You're gonna laugh. They still win the East, though.
But what if Tennessee, that I predicted to beat Florida this year beats Tennessee.
If they lose 2 more games, then Georgia has the upper hand.
Oh, I'd be happy.
Hold on. What if Georgia loses to South Carolina and Columbia?
That will not happen. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Maybe my 6 and 4.
They beat you in Athens last year.
Yeah.
This is what I need to happen. I need Miami to lose 2 more games to win a bet. I need Florida to lose 2 more games just so I can get to the SEC title game and get blowed out.
Bet?
Oh, I made a bet with what is his name? Bo? No, Bo.
Oh, yeah. He commented on one of my videos earlier, by the way.
Yeah, Bo. I made a bet that Georgia would have a better record at the end of the year than Miami, which I still think they will. I'd love to play Miami in a bowl game. That'd be awesome. Because I think we whooped their ass.
Did I show this? Hold on. I'll find my bowl predictions video, and you can laugh and be like, "Yeah, you were wrong."
I've already
Some of these now.
So, now that Bama and LSU has been canceled, what's the game of the day?
It's not going to be canceled. Oh, well, probably the Florida-Arkansas game.
That's not.
It could be a potential upset. I'm being serious, too.
I guess there will be a game
here's one. First year.
ABC tomorrow, but I guess I'll watch. I don't know. Since Bama and LSU isn't playing, I don't got any interest that much for college football tomorrow.
Does Falcons play Sunday or no?
They're on a bye.
Oh, that's good.
But I tell you who I am gonna be seeing. I'm gonna be seeing Tom Brady lose 2 straight games.
Well,
I can't find.
Kidding. I don't care.
Where did it go?
That's what she said.
He's gone. He just went over there. I hope you know that.
Oh man, I tell you what, man. Oh,
Half my videos are gone.
no, they're not.
Yeah.
Ballard, you probably never even got a copyright claim, have you?
Yeah, I have. I've gotten some on streams before.
Do not show NFL games. Carter I'm just saying.
Carter, I saw Carter did that last night.
Carter got a copyright strike, bro. He's down for 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll see if I'm down for 2 weeks because I was trying to stream that Falcons-Panthers game, but some troll, which honestly, okay, I don't really care that much if my channel's getting taken down because all I can do is create another one.
That's why I have a backup channel.
Oh, shoot. Here it is. I found it. Hold on.
So it's been 2 weeks since then, so I'll see.
What's up, MSU fan? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
Pretty good.
Here's the video. My bowl predictions here. 10-minute video. I made this. Yeah, I was at my grandparents'.
Look at his haircut.
Here's what I got. And now you look at these matchups, and each one I want you to say wrong because I got them all wrong. Now, you can't blame me. It's a weird year, okay? Cotton Bowl, Minnesota and Florida.
I wish you were right.
The Clown.
His wife's a slut. Sorry.
Here's where I'm wrong because, see, we already know who's winning the ACC. It's already – Notre Dame is winning it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Clemson. Notre Dame and Oregon in the Fiesta Bowl.
So Clemson isn't even in the playoffs anymore?
Pretty much.
They'll be in the playoffs. Calm down.
Citrus Bowl, A&M and Maryland. Could happen.
Where'd you have Georgia? I'm curious.
Hold on. We'll get there. I was mentioning the transfer from Alabama. Outback Bowl, the Barn, and Michigan.
If you have any.
Mississippi.
Oh, here's Georgia.
I guess Michigan.
What I did was, Chess, I looked up
The other side.
like what the qualifications were. I was trying to make sure so I got it right. Okay. Because see, some of them are like at large, meaning like, okay, they didn't make these for, we needed an SEC team. Well, we already got one, so this team still needs a place to go. Anyway, here's Georgia's. The Peach Bowl with Penn State.
Boy, was you wrong about that one. Penn State.
Yeah, right. Penn State's not going.
They're not going anywhere. They might even go to a bowl game.
Look at this. Look at this guy.
That's badassery right there. Look at him. Just look at him. That's somebody that's got to whoop your ass.
Oh, here's the semifinals. Here's my semifinal predictions. I think Bama's ultimately going to be number 1, but this is what I had. Okay, that's not bad, but look, Oklahoma sucks. They do. What? Preseason. You could have guessed, right? We could have guessed.
Yeah. So, okay. Sunshine.
Lincoln Riley. Wait a second. I haven't been keeping up a whole lot with Oklahoma this year. How are they doing?
Rose Bowl. This could happen. Now, this could maybe happen. Ohio State and Alabama.
I think Ohio State would barely win. Ohio State's got to have defense.
Ohio State could be number 2. They could make the Rose Bowl. I think Bama's at the point
you didn't even put my team in the playoffs. You big douche.
Well, can you blame them? I had Florida winning the East. And then here's where I'm wrong now. Here's where I'm really wrong. And again, this was June 27th. This was in June, okay?
Well, that's Justin Fields.
Bama and Clemson for the Natty. Round 5, the tiebreaker. Everything's on the line. Not happening.
You don't know that.
You don't know that? I mean, Clemson might get in as
I'm sold on Notre Dame. I'm sold on them. Bring it.
Dude, okay, look, can I be real with you, Ballard? Let me be real with you right here. The Clemson-Notre Dame game meant as much as the Georgia-Auburn game in 2017. I think Clemson and Notre Dame in the ACC title game, I think Clemson will boat race them and beat them.
Yeah. Let me go refill this real quick. Y'all keep talking.
They were barely – it took double overtime, and it took Trevor Lawrence being out.
Yeah, Ukulele, he's pretty good. I'll give it to him.
So,
Mississippi State fan. Mississippi State. We're running a daycare center over here.
Took all that. I'm interested to see if Trevor Lawrence comes back for his senior year.
He won't. He's going to the NFL. You might as well book it.
Not if the New York Jets have the number 1 pick.
I figured the Falcons. No, I don't know.
They aren't going to have it.
You think the Falcons could get Justin Fields?
Probably not even him. They'll probably. I'd probably say that the Falcons. I don't know. The Falcons have been over the past few weeks. They're 3-6.
They ought to be undefeated.
They might be able to go on a little bit of a hot streak.
So is Raheem Morris going to be y'all's permanent head coach?
I don't know. Everyone wants it to happen. I wouldn't be shocked if it happened. I wouldn't.
I mean, he's doing good. Y'all winning games now.
I mean, we're 3-1.
Where the hell does Dan Quinn go?
I guess he'll go back to Seattle.
Really? Oh.
He was with Seattle before he became our head coach.
I didn't even know that, man. I don't keep up with the NFL, bro. I don't even know who's going to be in the Super Bowl this year. I don't even know.
It'll probably be like, it'll probably.
I hope Seattle don't make it. Fuck them. I hate them. Thank you, Brandon Rogers. Fairweather fan, fuckhead. Well, I still hate that. I don't hate that kid. I just like him very much. Him and his daddy.
Man, this is college football related fortune right here.
What does it say?
An elite quarterback is needed in order to climb the mountain.
Fuck off!
Reach the top. Unlucky teams.
Ballard,
unlucky teams. Georgia.
Ballard.
Auburn.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. No, first of all, wait a minute. You mark my words, Ballard. I want you to remember this stream.
That's not what it said.
No, I know. I'm just saying. You mark my words. I want you to remember this stream.
If you say Brock Vandergrift, go ahead.
Next year,
I'm not downing.
Next year, Georgia will be 100 times better than they are this year. And I'm not guaranteeing.
How do you know that if the midget is still your quarterback next?
He's not. He's done. He's done.
Where's he going?
He's gonna ride the bench. The draft. Who would want him?
This is what the fortune actually says.
Just read it.
Oh, yeah. A rolling stone gathers no moss, but it obtains a certain polish. Polish? Whatever. Anyway, continue.
All I'm saying is Georgia's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I ain't got no pressure on me no more. I don't care if we lose the rest. I wanted to win the rest of our games, but I want us to get DeJuan and JT ready for next year, and then we got Brock Vandegrift coming in, and hopefully
you guys have Clemson week 1. You confident they win that game?
I don't know. That's next year. That's if Trevor stays. What Trevor stays?
He can't stay.
Let me tell you something about.
What does he have to prove? Come on.
Trevor's just junior.
Well, what else does he have? Come on, he can't just stay.
He's not going to. I'm saying,
NFL,
I wish he would stay so we could clobber him into the fucking ground.
Well, let me tell you something about Clemson. With this quarterback that they have that apparently is supposed to, that's Trevor Lawrence's backup, that apparently was supposed to be the second best quarterback in the ACC, they barely beat Boston College and they lost to Notre Dame. I'm not sold on him. Now Clemson might still win because I still think they would have a good roster next year, but Georgia would definitely give them a 5.
Clemson, those two games that the Boston College game was clearly on the defense.
Yeah.
And the Notre Dame game was clearly on the defense. It's not the offense. The offense is a well-oiled machine.
I'm sick and tired because I tell Clemson fans, I said, look, I told them after Dexter Lawrence, defensive tackle, Wilkins, Farrell, all that bunch, I said, look, your defense is going to be great, but if you think it's going to be anything like that, or you think it's going to be top 10 or elite, I'm sorry. And where have I seen it? I can't find it. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not to Clemson standards. You know what I mean? What's up? I'll go ahead and give a shout out. I added him in here. What's up, MSU fan? How you doing?
Mississippi State.
He's a Michigan State fan.
Oh, no, he's not a Mississippi State fan?
Not Mississippi State. He's Big Ten.
Yep.
What's up?
We play Indiana tomorrow on ABC.
Oh, yeah. You confident in that game?
Not the way Michael Penix playing.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good for Indiana.
Yeah. Penn State, you have to beat Nebraska tomorrow.
Oh, I know what we can do. I can share screen these games and we can pick them if you want. You gonna do some pick 'em?
Hey,
sure.
You guys see all that?
You gotta zoom in a little bit. I'm blind. A little bit more.
I mean, I'm fine. I mean,
I'm blind. Okay, I'm old.
Well, if you just open your eyes.
Right there. Oh, shut your mouth, Ballard.
All right, first game. Number 9, Miami at Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech, all the way.
Rise up.
I'm going to go with Miami. I am.
MSU fan?
I got Miami by 10.
Yeah, I'd take Miami. I'm curious. You guys want to look at spreads or just like pick the game? Does it really matter?
Pick the game. Forget
Just pick the
Number
game.
10. Okay, here we go. I know who MSU fans picking, probably, but it's in East Lansing, Indiana at Michigan State.
Give me Michigan State in an upset.
Ooh. MSU fan, you confident in it?
Yep. Just look. If we played the way we did against Michigan, take more deep shots on the outside. You got receivers from 6'2" to 6'7".
Give me.
Take your shots.
He got rise up.
Give me Indiana.
All right. we could probably skip those next two. Actually, I don't know. Marshall's ranked undefeated. You guys buying it against a team like Middle Tennessee? I am. I don't even. You could coin flip. Who cares? But Marshall at home. I mean, if they're undefeated and everything, they got some momentum.
Yeah, but I could also see that being a trap game.
Maybe.
So yeah. Okay, Western Carolina at 22, Liberty.
Liberty, Western Carolina. Dude, remember how bad Alabama beat them last year? Now, I'm not going to compare Liberty and Bama, but Western Carolina in general is terrible.
My God, what conference even is that?
Who cares? I know Liberty's independent. I don't even know where Western Carolina is right now. But Army at Tulane. I think I don't know, Army.
I think
Army's got good talent.
I'll go with Army.
Yeah. Here we go. We're getting into. Go ahead.
I like Tulane.
Tulane? Okay.
Yep.
Getting into some good action here. Penn State at Nebraska. Now, let me double check real quick. I want to see Nebraska's record.
The Ohio State. Ohio State.
I gotta agree with Chess. I'll go with Penn State.
I like them too, even though they aren't having the year.
I'm so disappointed. I thought Penn State was going to give Ohio State a run for their money this year.
I thought they would have.
Yeah. Your national championships are in Columbus, Ohio.
I hope not.
I like
you can't
Nebraska.
you can't pick Penn State next year because they got to go to Columbus. So I mean, look, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. We'll see what Ohio State does after Fields, I guess. But anyway, what'd you say?
I really like them. Nebraska beats Ohio State by 14.
No, that's a negative.
14. See what the spread is.
But Sean Clifford has got to get his confidence up.
The spread's 3.5. Penn State. I'll take Penn State with the points and then some. I don't know if they'll win by 3. They could win by maybe a touchdown or 2, but I mean, I don't know.
Ohio State and Maryland is canceled.
Uh-huh.
If it came down to Ohio State and Maryland, who would you pick?
Where's the game?
In College Park, that got canceled.
So at Maryland?
Yeah, but got canceled.
Maryland. With an upset at home.
Ohio State.
Chess's answer to translate that yawn is who cares, I think, right?
Pretty much. I want to get to the big game.
Like
I want to get to the 2 games that I actually want to watch.
in 2018, Maryland almost beat Ohio State. They lost by 1 point.
Which two games?
I'm calling it. Arkansas wins by a touchdown. Notre Dame.
Florida?
Yeah. And who's Kentucky play?
Kentucky. Let's see. I'll find them. Shoot.
That's not me playing.
Oh, Vandy at home.
Oh, 2 cares. I hope they both lose.
Give me Vandy.
No, Kentucky all the way. There's
I'll
no
take
way.
Kentucky.
If Kentucky loses to
you're only saying Arkansas because you couldn't get it done against Florida last week.
Exactly.
Ooh, here we go. How about Wisconsin at Michigan?
Wisconsin.
Right.
Wisconsin.
What's up, Neo?
Harbaugh's a clown.
Oh, dang it.
How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm doing fine.
I'm about to go take me a dump. Say y'all. Woo!
See ya, Chess.
And I come in and Chess goes out.
Yeah, that's how it is, I guess.
Give me on Wisconsin for Michigan.
You're going with Michigan? You're taking your rival?
I'm taking Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
I have no faith in Michigan. I think they'll lose to Maryland and Rutgers.
What about South Carolina at Ole Miss? Hemingway.
You know what?
I'm
gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go with South Carolina.
Ooh.
I'll say
I'm curious what the line. I'm curious what the line is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Neo. You said South Carolina?
Yeah.
I said
12-point spread, Ole Miss.
I say Ole Miss because they competed with Alabama, and that should have been a blowout.
I mean, I do like their offenses. I think Lane Kiffin's doing something. Both these teams are 2-4. Shoot. Yeah, I'll pick Ole Miss because it's at home, really. That's really the only reason why. Are they going to cover the 12-point spread? I don't know. Probably not. I'm going to say they probably don't cover, but they could probably win at home.
I just think Ole Miss is better than South Carolina.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And
I think South Carolina wins in an upset.
Okay. And I respect that.
And don't forget this. South Carolina almost beat Florida. Because Florida's defense is a hot mess.
Florida's defense is actually beginning to get better.
Yep. Slowly but surely.
And Bama's is definitely better than it was.
Oh, yeah.
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 I mean, Michigan State's defense is better than last
game. You know, I only think the reason our defense looked bad that week was because we were looking to Georgia.
Probably.
And which you shouldn't do in college football, but hey, it happens sometimes. Yeah. I think that say for example, in the NFL, the Chiefs and Steelers were playing. But the Steelers play the Broncos the week before that game. They probably overlooked the Broncos and they let the Broncos hang with them all game. That's what basically happened.
Yeah, well, I'm curious because see, I had two different thoughts. Now, obviously, here I'm wrong. Because I had two different thoughts on that Bama Ole Miss game.
I'm going to head out. Ballard, thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir. Have a good day. Yeah, I had two different thoughts. The Bama Ole Miss game. And again, looking at the score here, 63-48. I said either Alabama really had defensive struggles in that game, which I think so. Or maybe we're just starting to see what Lane Kiffin's doing with that offense. And I think he's doing pretty great, but at the same time, it's not exactly what I thought. Because look at these losses here. Arkansas on the road, only 21 points scored. Only 28 scored against Auburn.
Well, now, see, he knows he was Alabama's offensive coordinator, so he knows what to do to mess up. To get for Saban. Sure. He knows what to do to mess up Saban.
Saban's defense types.
Yeah, he knows that well. So,
yeah, absolutely. I think so.
Hopefully, Michigan State's defense is a lot more stout tomorrow.
Yeah.
I knew we were losing to Iowa.
Kevin Harris entered the transfer portal. He's a Bama player. I don't think I've heard that name. I don't even think I've seen it on the roster.
Yeah, I don't know who it is either. I saw that, but I don't know who it is.
He's an outside linebacker. He's a redshirt freshman. He's never appeared in a game, even on mop-up duty. Mop-up being like put the backups in and run the score up or something, but he hasn't appeared in any games, or I've never heard of him. He's well built though for a linebacker. He's 6'4", 220 pounds. Ooh. Yeah, he's a redshirt freshman, so he's looking to transfer from Alabama. So the Tide are going to lose him. I don't know if it's really going to hurt much. I don't think so, because I just think that defensively with all these, I'm sure Neo, you follow all the Alabama recruiting and stuff too. I mean,
I really don't follow recruiting that much.
Well, they are really stacking up on defensive commitments. I think going for like 2021 and even a couple years down the road in like 22 and 23. So, I mean, going forward, they're going to get guys.
All I know is that they've got the number one class right now.
Yeah, for going into next year, for next year's class. Yeah,
I've tried to keep up with recruiting before, but I'm just not into it.
Yeah, I keep up with it because I mean, look, just because you get, and I understand this. You don't just get the number one player and all of a sudden, whoop-de-doo, your team's going to be fixed. But, Nick Saban, I think, can find a way to work with really any guy. He has proven to just recruit, whether it be number one or whatever. He'll have at least a top 5 class and maybe a top 3, and he'll work with these young freshmen. Just give them a year or 2, but they'll be great.
Right.
And don't forget,
looking at the team rankings, Bama number 1, Ohio State 2, LSU's at 3, Oregon's at 4, and it goes down the road. But yeah, Bama's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah. But man, I don't know. I mean, 2 weeks without a game, geez.
LSU just had to cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michigan State and Maryland just got canceled.
Michigan State and Maryland?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I think LSU is just scared of us.
That's what Alabama fans on Facebook are saying. They're like, oh, pathetic Coach O, pathetic LSU. Don't want us, hate us because they ain't us. And
it's all that crap they were talking. It's all that crap they were talking last year, and now it's going to come back to haunt them.
Right.
Yep.
Roll Tide, what?
Yeah.
I guess the next 3 games are home against Kentucky on the 21st, a week from tomorrow. That's already been announced, a 4:00 game, Eastern time, of course, on the SEC network. And then the Iron Bowl, and then the Hogs of Arkansas on December 5th on the road.
Yeah.
So
December 5th, I think Arkansas can beat Bama.
I'd like to hear this. Please continue.
I truly do. I mean, the way they compete and beat Tennessee.
You're going to try to compare Tennessee to Alabama.
Yeah, I was thinking to say that.
How many years in a row? MSU fan, answer this. How many years in a row has Tennessee lost to Bama?
14.
That's correct.
Yep.
Yes. Arkansas beats Tennessee, and you're going to say that they could probably beat Alabama in Fayetteville.
Just think, if they lose to Iron Bowl, they might have a Auburn hangover. I mean,
Bama doesn't get hangovers. They bounce back from a loss. They're so good at they are the best revenge team. They're so motivated. Nick Saban's always got this sour taste in his mouth after a loss. I mean, he just finds a way to bounce back from it.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man.
The only exception to that was when Ole Miss beat us 2 years in a row.
Right.
Yeah.
And that was just one of those moments where they were struggling to find out who they were. And you got to think in 2015, Bama was trying to find a quarterback still at that point, and just having so much new up and coming guys. I think they just had some struggles.
Yeah, Michigan State did too.
Yeah.
We had a lot of offensive lineman injuries that year.
Mm-hmm. You guys made the playoffs, though.
Yeah. And we shouldn't have.
MSU fan. I know Arkansas has snuck up on some people this year, but I don't think that's going to happen with Bama.
Yeah, I mean, look, and this isn't bias or anything, but I mean, seriously, don't try to really compare. Like, what teams in the SEC or in college football right now are you really going to try to compare Mac Jones and Alabama to? I mean, now you can sit there and say, there's, Georgia. Well, they took care of Georgia, okay?
Florida. The team closest to Alabama right now is Florida.
Yeah, and we'll worry about them in December.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, now, could Florida win against Alabama? Yeah, maybe, but
I think they can. That will be a close game.
Yeah,
that will be a close game.
You think it's interesting with Bama and Georgia in an SEC title? Just wait, buddy.
Florida's got a much better offense than Georgia.
If there's one coach that's on the hot seat, like fiery red, it's Jim Harbaugh.
Oh yeah, he's been there.
Also, Will Muschamp.
Yep. Who's
Past
worse?
couple years, yeah.
Who's worse, Muschamp or Harbaugh?
I think Muschamp's seat is a little hotter there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot because Harbaugh was hired to beat Ohio State and has yet to do it, and he's lost 8 straight. I mean, he's not done what he's been hired to do. He hasn't won the Big Ten. He hasn't made the playoffs. He hasn't turned. I mean, he's turned the program around. He recruits really well, and he can, he's beaten Penn State or whatever. But the game that truly matters the most is the game with Ohio State, and he hasn't done it.
He lost to Indiana.
Yeah, he lost. He did lose to Indiana.
And he can't win bowl games either.
Michigan lost to Indiana this year. I mean, I don't know.
Of
course, Indiana's beaten everybody they've played so far, though. So I don't know.
Yeah, they beat Penn State.
Penn State should have won that. That was very
should have, but didn't.
Close.
Penn State being 0-3 is just weird.
It is.
It is.
It would be. It's almost like saying Michigan's going to go, whatever their record is now, 1-2. I mean, right now they could possibly lose out the whole season, but they could beat Ohio State, maybe, or make it more competitive. But Jim Harbaugh, they're 1-6 with Michigan State and Ohio State combined.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is, you used to be 2-5, but we all know what happened in 15.
Yeah.
First year head coach. I mean, the punter's from a different country, Australia. He probably didn't know what to do, so I don't blame the punter. I blame the coaches.
Yeah.
To where you say, here's what you do if this happens. You just do it up. Bama quarterbacks probably do is throw it up in the air and let time go off the clock.
Right.
Even if it's an interception, they still have to run it back maybe 80, 90 yards. But Jim Harbaugh, you gotta get it together. I think Rutgers looks better than Michigan right now, and that's sad.
You're bad when Rutgers looks better than you, right? I mean,
yeah, I have to agree. Rutgers does look better than Michigan.
Yeah, totally.
And Michigan State lost to Rutgers, but 7 turnovers, 2 turnover on downs. That's what cost us.
Yeah.
Now Tucker's going to change the program around, hopefully, but it's going to take time. It's not going to be overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick Saban came to Michigan State, too.
Yeah.
Now, if Michigan State were going to play a Clemson or a Bama, we're going to lose.
Right.
Ohio State, that game might be competitive for a half, maybe a 3. Then what happens? Does your defense rise up to the challenge? Or do they get cut down like Michigan does?
I don't know.
Michigan, you had chances, but you blew it.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm going to pick Wisconsin over Michigan. Michigan, you have to play Rutgers next week.
Yeah.
And now Rutgers is doing pretty good. 1-2. You lose to Iowa, but Iowa's a real tough team to play no matter what year they have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just think, we come off an emotional win over Michigan, and Lombardi threw 17 to 32 passes against Michigan for 319, 320.
Yeah.
If Lombardi can keep doing it consistently, but keep the interceptions down.
Yeah, I mean, his decision making overall, I think, and that's where interceptions come from. They're not giving the ball away on purpose or anything. Decision making and handling pressure is and struggling with that is where it comes from. So obviously, and I've seen a little bit of Michigan State, and he's got to work on that.
Yeah, and that's coaching. It will take him time, but it's like, you'd rather have your quarterback blindsided or throw a pick 6. I'd rather have a pick 6 than your quarterback get blindsided.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Mel Tucker and staff are going to improve that with Lombardi.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out golf. I've been trying to get into the PGA Tour and everything. Justin Thomas is an Alabama alum. He was, remember, he was the guest for the Bama LSU game day last year. He's at least 3rd on the leaderboard, but it's all, I guess this is tied for first. I don't know how there's 4 guys tied for first. I don't understand all this. I guess 2 par -9. I'm still trying to figure all this out. So if anyone,
I have one complaint about.
What were you saying?
I have one complaint about the Big Ten and the Pac-12 football.
Yeah.
If other conferences, the Big 12, the ACC, and the SEC are allowing the band to go to home games, why can't the Big Ten?
Right.
So, plus, it'll be more fans. Just do home game. Our high school did home games only.
Yeah.
Home games only. You can't travel to Michigan.
Home game. So everyone they played was at home for them.
Yeah.
How's that fair to the other opponent? It's really not. You got to have some road games here and there.
Yeah, we had first week, it was 1, 3, 5 were home, 2, 4, 6 were away.
Yeah.
And for the district championship, Neverband came, who happened to be our backyard brawl rival.
Mm-hmm.
Who beat us.
Hey, yo, I'll be right back.
All right. Fine.
And they beat us 32-7.
Yeah.
And plus, their band was there.
Right.
Our band was there. And a rivalry. A championship game, too. For the seniors, who lost the last 3 against a neighboring school. And one for the district title the year before. Had to leave a taste in their mouths.
Yeah.
And I think Ohio State they're going to do good, but how good will they be?
I don't know.
I think Rutgers, they were competing with Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't happen. I mean, they outscored Ohio State in the second half. But Michigan State plays Indiana tomorrow on ABC at 12 o'clock, so I'll be watching that.
Yeah.
And for Jim Harbaugh, he has next year left.
Mm-hmm. On his contract.
I think, yeah. But
now, if they
Michigan
choose to
fans don't want that. Yeah. But he has the talent there. And Don Brown's defense, they got burnt on the outside against State. And Don Brown never made the adjustments. Nick Saban could have done that in the first couple of drives. Dabo Swinney could have done it. And I think you have to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that who's Florida State playing tomorrow?
I'm not sure, but I can look real quick. What are your thoughts on Florida State?
I think they're doing really well. I mean,
with Mike Norvell, I mean, look, I here's the thing, man. With Willie Taggart, I looked at Taggart and I said, it can't get any worse for them, can it? I made a video, I think, about that. Now, I could be wrong, but I remember thinking it can't get worse for Florida State, can it? And Mike Norvell, I'm like, he's got to do something with this program. He's got to be able to turn it around. Florida State, oh, shoot. Well, okay. Look at losses, I guess. It actually doesn't matter. They're 2-5. Here's what they got. Opener home against Georgia Tech, lost 16-13. Ugh. At Miami, who Miami's actually looked pretty good this year. Give them credit. 52-10 loss, blowout, rivalry game, whatever. Yeah. Jacksonville State, they won 41-24. So at least you won that. At Notre Dame, understandable. Notre Dame is looking like the ACC favorite now. I mean, they just beat Clemson. Give them credit. At Notre Dame, they lost 42-26. Home against North Carolina. That is a game that North Carolina should have won. 31-28. At Louisville, 48-16. And then home against Pitt, 41-17. Loss to Louisville and Pitt there.
And then they got Clemson next Saturday, which I think they're going to compete.
Now, if Clemson loses that game too,
bye.
Yeah, now they're real done. Could you imagine? I don't know, man.
Clemson, I said this about Michigan State's offense and defense after the 15 season.
Yeah.
Our defense was great. 13, 14, 15. It's never going to be that great again.
Yeah.
Never. I mean, 17, good. But the last 3 years, from D'Antonio to last year, was a 4-3. Now it's a 4-2-5.
Yeah.
You had how many weeks to prepare for a whole new defense and offensive style playbook? It's okay to lose, not go bowling for your first year head coach.
Yeah.
I understand that. And next year, we have to go down to Miami to play Miami at a soccer stadium.
Soccer?
Yep. That's what the Florida State fans say, anyways. Do you really think Michigan State could win the Big Ten in the future? Yes.
Yeah. I think it'll take Tucker a while, but I think he could do something with this program. But he's just like Mark D'Antonio. Again, he made the playoffs in 2015 and everything, but it went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Like drastically went downhill from there. So Mel Tucker's got a lot to do, a lot of holes to fill, and a lot of things to fix. So, but I think he can get it. Just give him some time to recruit a little bit better, and just one game at a time, 1 year at a time, and just start beating teams like Michigan and Penn State, and start there, and then work your way up with like Ohio State or whoever.
Yep. We already beat Michigan, so
yeah, that's good.
And that's a jump start. Because The last 2 games are brutal.
Yeah.
December 5th, home, Ohio State. We're going to get murdered. December 12th, at Penn State.
Yeah.
We could compete with Penn State.
Oh, yeah. You can compete. The question is, can you beat them? Which this year, Penn State's just they were supposed to win the Big Ten.
Dare I say this? We might beat Penn State this year. We might.
Mm-hmm.
Just think back in 17. They were number 7. We were 18th, and we beat
Something
them.
like that. Yeah. And you pulled an upset. Was it in Happy Valley or was it at home?
Home.
Either way, I think it's an upset if you're 18 and you beat number 7.
Yeah. And next year, we pulled the same upset in Happy Valley, the last second touchdown by Felton Davis.
Yeah.
If there's any receiver that would lay out for a catch, it's got to be Felton Davis. He made ridiculous catches.
Yeah.
I think Michigan and Bama has kids that are going to go out and get it, but some of the quarterbacks, the receiver, they're throwing them up. You have to protect the receiver.
Right.
I mean, we lost the senior receiver this year due to injury, but he would be anywhere.
Yeah.
He would be back on punt return with a freshman, just so the freshmen have someone there to look up to. If there's any team I wish that beat us Ohio State, it's gotta be Michigan.
Right.
That's real hard to say, being an in-state rivalry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it is.
It's like when you pour salt into a wound. I can't stand them. I can't say their name.
Right.
Like,
that's why. Well, who is it? Is it Michigan that calls Ohio State the team up north, or the other way around?
That I'm not sure, but my heart goes, Michigan State, let your little brother get excited and stuff back in 2007.
Yeah.
And my heart, you can get happy and all that stuff, but you gotta think about karma coming back to bite you.
Yeah.
I felt bad. I felt bad for Devin Gardner in third team. 5 sacks.
Yeah. I mean, that's just. Yeah. It's tough. That happens.
There's a hit. There's a hit early in the game. When you see a dude's mouthpiece fly out, Isaiah Lewis said, that's when you know it's rival time.
Right.
And Isaiah Lewis made a comment, or who was it? Chase Winovich, saying when your little brother acts up, gotta put him in place. That's true, but you have to be the one to put us in place. And for Jim Harbaugh, you've done that a couple times, but you haven't done it against Ohio State. If you can do it to little brother, but you can't do it to big brother. And frankly, the king of the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame. I can believe that you kick out Maryland or Rutgers, you pull in Notre Dame to the Big Ten, and Pittsburgh to the Big Ten.
Right.
Because we need more Pitt and Penn State.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, Ohio State.
Yeah, see that, and I think the fact that they're not in the same conference, because see, like conferences have divisions, as you know, like Tennessee and Bama. Well, Tennessee and Bama are both in the SEC, okay, but they're in different divisions, but they're in the SEC, and now Florida State. That's only because it's in state rivalry, but there's. I would love to see Bama and Clemson play like in the regular season or something. Now, don't get me wrong, that'd be kind of tough, but I mean, just for entertainment purposes, and the fact that it's like, oh, now we're seeing a playoff game shape up the playoff race potentially, something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would love to see
a possible playoff rematch.
Right. And these out of conference games where it's like they're equal or kind of similar in terms of the level that they're at.
Yeah, Michigan State in 16 went 4-8, but we beat Notre Dame on the road.
Yeah.
So I get that you beat Notre Dame, congratulations, but you lost to Maryland.
Yeah.
And for Notre Dame, my question is now, you beat Clemson, can you do it again?
Right.
And I would like to see Ohio State in the Big Ten is to say, Ohio State, you had frankly a cupcake walk since 2013.
Right.
But now you have us to worry about.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that.
And why isn't Texas playing Texas A&M?
They weren't they supposed to? Like, didn't they try to bring that back? Because it used to be a huge rivalry, if I'm not mistaken.
It still is because Texas Fight Song takes a shot at Texas A&M.
Oh yeah.
I think it's Texas Fight, and it's goodbye to A&M.
Yeah.
That represents a college football rivalry that they don't play.
I'd love to see it. I would love to see it.
I would too.
I'd like to see stuff like maybe Alabama State. Now, don't get me wrong, Bama fans. I understand Auburn and everything, but I mean, come on, like, why can't Bama play more teams in the state of Alabama? I know it'd be cupcakes and it'd probably be blowouts, but just like, okay, well, it's a team in state against a team in state, and
the backup time too for backups. And why can't Middle Tennessee State play Tennessee?
Yeah.
And why can't Pitt play Penn State? And if there's a team or a group of 5 team that can make the playoff, Cincinnati is surprising everybody.
Yeah.
Question is, Michigan State. I mean, in 2018 we went 6-6, but the schedule helped us at no cost. At Ohio State and Wisconsin, back to back, both on the road.
Right.
You couldn't ask for a more brutal stretch for that.
Well, as far as you mentioned the A&M and Texas rivalry. The athletic directors are trying to bring it back. They just haven't yet. Like, here's an article from fanbuzz.com. A lot of great college football editors and everybody on there. Texas AD on rivalry with A&M. This was last September, but either way, the Texas athletic director, let's see, what's his name? He said we need to play each other.
You have to.
He said we need, yeah. I'd watch it.
I would too. If Michigan State, Michigan's both in the Big Ten, just put Michigan State in the West and they never played each other. Who would win?
Yeah.
You have to even as a non-conference game, put it in there because it's a rivalry. And State in 2 and 3, that might say, if Texas beat A&M, that might knock A&M out of the playoff. It might knock Texas out. You don't know. And it'd be like the Patriots losing to the Browns. I'm a Patriots fan. We play these Ravens I like Cam Newton. I'm not a big fan of him, but I like the team down the road, Ann Arbor. One reason. Tom Brady went to Michigan.
Right.
That is the only reason I will never wear that mustard yellow and blue. It just won't happen.
Yeah.
Like,
well, see, I'll go off on this real quick, and I'll explain this. See, of course, everyone knows that I'm an Alabama fan, and I'm trying to be a sportscaster, but I'm sorry, I was a Bama fan first, and with that comes hatred for teams like Tennessee and Auburn. Now, I come on here and I'll give them credit and be a proper sportscaster, but I'm sorry, man. Look, when it comes time for the Iron Bowl week, I'm telling you right now, Auburn fans are going to know Ballard on here. I'm telling you that because I was a Bama fan first. I'm sorry, that's just how you can't take it out of me. It's not coming out. And part of being a Bama fan, and Auburn fans would tell you this too, even Auburn reporters, and they say, well, I don't like Alabama. I mean, I respect Auburn, okay? It's not like one of those things like, want nothing to do. I mean, look, if they win a game, I'll give them credit. If they win the SEC, I'll give them credit. They win an Natty, I'll give them credit. Whatever, I'll give them credit. But if you think that I'm pulling for them, no, it's kind of one of those.
I respect Michigan. Do I hate them? Yes.
Yeah.
Do I wish something horrible happened to Jim Harbaugh? No. But to his football team, don't know until yes.
Right.
It's a rivalry.
Exactly.
Yep. And I'm gonna close with this, but please beat Indiana tomorrow because it's brass platoon on the line.
Yeah.
I might be upset tomorrow. I'm gonna give off to Ballard and thanks for having me.
Yes, sir, MSU fan. Thanks for coming on. Have a good night.
Yep, see ya.
Yep. See ya. I meant what I said there. I was a Bama fan first. I was, and again, thanks MSU fan for coming on. Like you said, I mean, rivalries are huge in college football, right? You respect the team and the players and everything. You ain't pulling for them, and sure, you'd love to see them lose and everything, especially when it comes to the week of your team playing them. But it is what it is, and Anyway, I don't have a whole lot else for tonight. I've been on here quite a while, about an hour and a half or so. I put the link in there. I'll be on here a little bit longer. Give you guys a little bit more of a chance. If you guys want to still come on here, feel free to. Again, I mentioned that try to be a sportscaster. You never know where you're going to end up. You try to get into more sports and everything. Got volleyball on here. Arkansas and A&M. It's 11-6. Arkansas tied 1-1. It's a best of 5 sets. We got let's see what college football games. Eastern Carolina and Cincinnati on ESPN2. Cincinnati undefeated. Cincinnati's legit. All right, fine. For their conference, they're legit, but come on. They're 6-0. You at least got to give them some credit. I think you have to do that. So, don't forget, tomorrow night, the Unprofessional Sports Show featuring me, Ballard Sports Media, and my buddy TikTok Chess Hall. Go sub them up and go say hello. Tell them you love them. Love you, bro. Love all you guys. I mean that. That'll be on his channel tomorrow night. And we look forward to seeing you there. That's, get this right, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We plan on it. We were going to do it last week. I had something going on. He didn't feel like doing it. We just tired. But tomorrow we're going to try our best to get on it and do it. I was looking forward to talking about the LSU Bama game, but that's not going to happen. Thanks, Bayou Bengals. Thank you. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get off here. Appreciate all you guys for showing up and tuning in tonight. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media, check it out. Have a good night. Roll Tide, roll. See you guys later.